Everyone knows that Shiba Inu is working on its Shibarium Layer 2 blockchain right now. But did you know that they've been working on something huge in the background during that time? Even so, no one seems to be talking about it. If your friends aren't sure about Shibarium or Shiba Inu, this movie will give them some inside information. So if you want to be able to win every fight, keep watching. On why Shiba Inu has a good chance of making us rich. Disclaimer: no matter how long you've been in the cryptocurrency market, you've heard of Binance. After all, it is the biggest site for trading cryptocurrencies in the world. Well, Binance recently made it clear that it is the biggest platform for exchanging cryptocurrencies in the world by reaching 150 million registered users. Even more interesting is that there were only about 120 million registered Binance users at this time last year. So, 30 million people sign up for Binance in 1 year. That's a big deal, both for Binance and for the whole cryptocurrency market. Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about here. So, Binance had their own safe coin for a long time. And if you've been in the crypto market for a while, you probably already know what a stablecoin is and may have even heard of Binance, which is a stablecoin. But let me explain for those who don't know what I'm talking about. Stablecoins are a type of cryptocurrency. They are made using cryptography, and neither the government nor the central bank has control over them. But unlike regular cryptocurrencies, the value of stablecoins is tied to another currency or product with a more stable value, such as fiat money or gold. Stablecoins are meant to be an option to regular cryptocurrencies, which tend to have a lot of price swings. So, people who want to get into Bitcoin but are afraid of how unstable the market is can instead use stablecoins. So, yeah, Binance had one of these for a long time. It was called Binance, or Ust. But in what is starting to look like a crypto witch hunt, the New York Department of Financial Services, or NIFS for short, recently told Buzz to stop making new coins. Not much has been said about what went wrong or why. We only know that the NIFS told the company that makes and runs Bust, Paxos, to stop making it. Finance feeds say that Binance quickly put out a statement to stop people from getting scared. The sentence says, Paxos has told us that the New York Department of Financial Services has told them to stop making new Bust. Buzz is a stablecoin that Paxos owns and runs on its own. So, Buzz's market cap can only go down over time. Paxos will continue to take care of the product, handle redemptions, and send extra details as needed. While the comment must have helped to reassure people that they won't lose money when Buzz is shut down. Since it won't be made anymore, people had to start looking for options. And for many people, the best option was Tether, which is the biggest stablecoin and the third largest cryptocurrency on the market. Also, keep watching because I'll explain how this all links to Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is, in fact, a key piece of the picture. So, a few months ago, Tether said it would soon start buying Bitcoin to add to its stablecoin funds. As a new investment strategy, the plan was to use 15% of its monthly income to buy Bitcoin. All of the Bitcoin that it buys would be added to Tether's capital surplus, and Tether said that it would hold all of these coins without using any third parties. You might think that this is good news at this point. After all, it would mean that there would be more money on the crypto market, which is good for everyone. But not everything is what it seems to be. Tether hasn't been very good about keeping its promise, which it made on its own without anyone pushing it to. Don't be afraid. I'll explain what I mean in this section. So, Tether just put out its financial report for the second quarter of 2023, which shows that the company made a lot of money. Now, the profit was less than what they made in the last quarter, but $3.3 billion is still a lot of money. But $850 million of the $3.3 billion was the company's own profit, which is written down as excess assets. It's called excess reserves because that's what is given to owners and also used for other things, like buying Bitcoin. As we said before, if you really like this, please leave a review and tell your friends about it. It helps a lot with YouTube's system, which helps me stay getting the videos to be better. But another story showed that Tether only bought Bitcoin worth $70 million. Now, let's see if you can remember what we just talked about. Tether said with certainty that they would buy Bitcoin with 15 of their real profit. It's not hard to figure out that $70 million is not 15 of $850 million. You can do that with a calculator. If Tether had kept their word, they would have spent $127.5 million on Bitcoin. That's not even close to the $70 million worth they bought. Now, it's important to note that the financial report covers a period of 3 months. One could argue that Tether could have made the 15 buy in 1 or 2 of those months and only been lazy in 1. Even if that happened, though, it would still mean that they haven't bought as many tokens as they said they would. And this could be a sign that something is wrong. But that's not all. Even the CEO of Binance doesn't seem to trust Tether. But before we get to that, this station gives away 100,000 SHIB every day to anyone who wants to take part. Just subscribe to this channel, like this movie, and leave a comment below. Shiba Inu is a hashtag. Best of luck. Binance's CEO recently held a Ask Me Anything event where he talked about what worries him about centralized and algorithmic stablecoins. Tether's USC seems to be a big problem for him. CC says that he hasn't seen any audit reports on USC yet, which makes the token a dangerous asset that you should be careful with. Changpeng Zhao hasn't seen any audit reports of US dollar Tether or USC, which are the 2 biggest stablecoins by market capitalization, according to what you said today. As a result, the 3rd largest coin is a mystery that comes with some risk. He also said that most of his business partners and coworkers had also not seen any reports for the USC. That's why the Binance team started giving out Binance USD stablecoins, which the SEC shut down because of all the crashes and scams in the cryptocurrency market. It has become very important to share audit results. Crypto companies need to be able to show the world that their business practices are honest and that they have enough money in their savings. So the fact that there are no public audit records for USC, at least according to the SEC, is quite worrying. Then you add the fact that they didn't buy as many Bitcoin tokens as they said they would. You can also start to see how Tether could be a problem. What does any of this have to do with Shiba Inu? Shiba Inu is making its own stablecoin, though. The stablecoin has been in the works for a while, but it doesn't get as much press as some other Shiba Inu projects. But the fact that Binance's stablecoin has been shut down and Tether doesn't seem very reliable probably means we should pay more attention to it. We've seen how well the development team has done with other Shiba Inu projects and how ready they are to hire some of the best people in the business. So it looks like we can trust them to make something worth using. Now that there seems to be a big hole in the stablecoin market, could Shiba Inu stablecoin replace giants like USC? You could say what you think in the comments, but if that happens,